Hello and welcome everybody back to another NBA 2K26 video. On my last video, I got a request by Victor Goat 3885. And his question was if I could do a video of what if Kareem played in this era. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I have him in the draft class here. If I go to prospect scouting, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we got rookie Kareem, 21 years old now. He's a B+ overall. It looks like he's the consensus #1 overall pick, which obviously makes sense. I wonder what they have a ceiling at. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, yeah, makes sense. This is a stacked draft now. It was stacked before Kareem's here, but now that Kareem's added to it, I mean, you're happy if you're anywhere in the top 4. So yeah, the championship was, because now we're in the 2026 offseason, obviously the Mavericks won like normal, so cool. But let's go to the draft lottery, see who gets Kareem here. The Wizards had the best odds, but who ends up with it? Jazz, the Utah Jazz, with the huge jump up there. I don't know, I mean, they probably didn't have to jump too much, but they are able to get the first overall pick. So I mean, unless they do something stupid, they should draft Kareem right here. Let's see it. Yeah, there it is. So Kareem is going to the Utah Jazz. I guess we'll see where the other 3 go. Darren Peterson to the Rockets, Cam Boozer to the Celtics. The Celtics get a nice pick, and then AJ Devonsa goes to the Hawks. We were just in the finals, so that Pelicans pick ended up being pretty good for them. So yeah, that turns out in real life. So Kareem is an 85 overall as a rookie. Should be dominant out the gates. So yeah, I guess I'll switch over to the Jazz right now. So yeah, because we're just gonna be watching Kareem's whole career. We'll see what type of stats he can put up and what type of career he can put up in this era. I don't see a reason why he can't dominate in this era. I mean, there's still room for post scores. He's not gonna be able to shoot the 3, obviously, but he just has to get in the paint. You know, that sky hook should still work pretty well. I'm gonna automate everything. We're not going to be making any decisions. It's all on the Jazz. We'll see. I mean, they hopefully do keep Kareem. Should be their, you know, their franchise player alongside Ace Bailey now. So we'll see the player progression, see how much the Jazz players jump, and see what type of team Kareem has around him. Laurie Fallsby, he's an 87 now, has jumped up since the start of the season, obviously, with his great start. Ace Bailey up to a 5 or an 80, jumped up 5. They add Cam Thomas, interestingly. He'll be the starting shooting guard. They also had Tsuno. They kind of spent a little bit getting 2 guards there added into the team. So yeah, let's go see what the lineup's looking like for this first year, and then we'll just start moving through this quicker, because it's gonna be his whole career, so this video could be long. And I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how he does. Braun plans to retire. He wanted to retire anyways last season. I'll just let him have a farewell tour. So the lineup is going to be Keontae George, Cam Thomas, Hendricks, Markkanen, Kessler, and then Kareem off the bench. Interesting. They got too slow. I don't want to change anything, but like, actually no, I won't change it. I'll let them run it how they run it. Like I said I was gonna do. It's just they only have him playing 26 minutes. It's kind of crazy, but hopefully that changes through the season. Let me go make sure the team thing is still set now. Change something. Yeah, before games I need it on. And there we go. So yeah, I'm going to simulate this first season. We'll see what Kareem can do. See if he can win that Rookie of the Year award. Yeah, see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, here we are at the end of the season. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did not win Rookie of the Year. Darren Peterson does his normal stuff, averaging 22, 6, and 7. So hard to beat. But Kareem averaged 17, 9, 1.6 blocks, 56% from the field, 54% from the line. Obviously isn't shooting 3s. Good rookie season. The Jazz did not make the playoffs, but good start for Kareem. Yeah, we'll see where they were in the standings. Actually ended up being 13th. So yeah, not doing too much yet. So yeah, we'll skip ahead to player progression now. Kareem jumps up 6. He's up to a 91 now already. Ace Bailey's an 86. This team is getting better. I don't know why Markkanen's falling off so fast. Also got Ryan Rollins here now. Interesting. They're making some moves. The Pistons won the championship, if you guys were wondering. But we only really care about Kareem's career right now, so we're just gonna. I'm not gonna show much other than when the Jazz are actually doing something. So I'll show you the guys the lineup quickly. See how many minutes he's getting this season. It should be way up from last year. Up to 30 actually. How many minutes? He played 27.6, but he is a starter now, so hopefully those minutes do kind of go up. Kind of as a coach who likes to play a lot of players, so that's kind of ruining how many minutes he's playing, but you know, still young, would be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna skip to the end of this season now, see if he can, you know, make an all-star or something. 91 overall, so it should be possible. Hey, do we think Kareem made an all-NBA team? No, he did not. Maybe defensive team? No. Okay. So he did not get any awards. I didn't check if he made the all-star, so he might have made that. We can check that quickly. See, his stats were 22, 11, 1.5. He must have made an all-star, right? 91 overall, averaging that. No, he didn't. Damn, he must have been one of the bigger snubs. I mean, that's a really good stat line, especially with the team being the 8th seed, you know, top 8 team in the West. They won 48 games, so kind of surprising, but Kareem getting disrespected early in his career, but it's all okay. We got a play-in game here. First quarter, we did not start off well, but the second quarter, we come back a little bit. And the Suns just close it out in the second half, dominate us there. Kareem, 12 and 7. I mean, who's like our top guy? Cam Thomas, 18, 16. I mean, it is Kareem as our top scorer. George is obviously pretty good. Jeremy Grant, I don't know. They just add a bunch of random players. They're active in free agency, this Jazz front office, so that's good at least. I mean, hopefully they start signing some guys that will help us. I mean, we did win 48 games, so they are signing people to help us win. So that's good to see. But maybe it's also just the progression of Kareem. But we get dominated here as well, so not a great showing for Kareem and the Jazz in their first 2 postseason games since getting Kareem. But you know, still young, still have time to progress, and yeah, the Thunder are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they get another championship. Shea dominated that whole run. Yeah, we'll jump ahead to player progression. Kareem jumps up 3, Bailey jumps up 4, so those two continue to jump up, kind of becoming a duo, the lead duo for this team. Hopefully they can start leading them to more wins, hopefully a playoff spot this year. Last time they won 50 or 48, sorry. If they can do that again, but just add like 3-4 more wins, should be a top 6 seed, you'd hope, at least. I mean, the West can sometimes be kind of crazy to where the top like 7 teams are 50-win teams, but we'll see what happens. Let's look at the minutes quickly. Again, just not many minutes for Kareem. Yeah, that's all right, I guess. So yeah, see you guys at the end of his 3rd season. Okay, here are the awards. We'll see if Kareem made it this year. I feel like he's got to be getting close to making it, right? Nope. I mean, maybe he was close, I guess, but no appearance yet on the All-NBA team. He should be an All-Star, I would hope. I think the team was worse this year, though. Yeah, we didn't even make the play-in, so I don't really know what happened there. Yeah, they fell off to 41 wins. And they still have a similar, like, this team should be solid. I don't know what happened, but I mean, Kareem, similar counting stats. He just hasn't really taken that like superstar jump. Obviously his overall is kind of like a superstar, but the points haven't gone up. So maybe his tendencies are too low, but I'm not gonna change any tendencies because that's not how this is gonna work really. I'm just simulating his career and see what happens. The Pistons win another one. They're 2-time champions now. But yeah, I'll head to player progression. Kareem jumps up another 2 overalls, up to a 96 now. Damn, Markkanen fell off so fast. I don't know what happened there. But we got like some guys, or not George, but we got some guys coming up in Billy Spencer, who just jumped up 7, and Mac Bishop, who jumped up 6. Could potentially take over the starting point guard spot over Keontae. So there's some promise with this team still, with a lot of guys jumping. We'll see if they can bounce back after a down year. You know, they won 48 games, then fell back to 41, and then back up to well, we'll see. We'll see what happens this year. Hopefully it's back up to something. I mean, the team has gone better. I mean, Markkanen has kind of fallen off really quickly, so maybe that's why they were worse last year, because Markkanen fell off a lot, and now he's fallen off even more. But I'm hoping with the jumps from the other guys that we can still be good. We're starting George. Spencer, Bailey, Markkinen, Kareem. He's just on a weird team right now where they're not playing the main guys a lot of minutes. And yeah, I mean, it's not helping him get the counting stats as high. Like his per 36 are probably looking pretty solid. Yeah. Hopefully eventually he gets a better coach, or if he goes to a new team, he can get more minutes. For now, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So yeah, this is going to be his 3rd season now. This will be his 4th season. Okay. So yeah, see you guys at the end of his 4th season. Here are the awards. Victor Wembanyama is just winning every MVP. We'll see if Kareem finally makes it. I just don't think he's getting enough minutes. Yeah, he needs to like leave, or like the coach needs to get fired or something. He needs to be playing more minutes. He averaged 23, 12, 1.6. We'll see if he made the All-Star game. I don't think I checked for the last season either, so maybe he's made it twice. No, made it once, and was on the 2nd team All Defensive, which I didn't see either. So finally getting some awards. That's cool to see. His free throw percentage continues to get higher. Shooting percentage was down a little bit, but that's okay. Still 59%, which is pretty damn good. 1.6 blocks still. And he's playing really well. Markkinen is just not great. Ace Bailey, I mean, he's good. He just doesn't shoot enough. It's kind of similar for all these guys. We'll see how's Bishop performing. Pretty good for us. So hopefully those guys can jump up. Kareem is at the end of his rookie contract now. So, I mean, you'd think the Jazz will sign him to a max if they, I mean, they should have the money, right? I think they definitely should. So should be coming back, but I guess we'll see. They do lose this playing game. So Kareem 0-3 now in playing games or post-season games. Hasn't played an actual playoff game yet though. So if he can play well in the playoffs, he'll be able to get rid of that narrative that he can't win in the post regular season. Yeah, I'll just take you guys player progression right here. We can see if he's still on the team. There's a chance he's not. I would say that's a very low chance because, I mean, they've got to try and sign him to the max here. Yeah, they do get him on a super max. He actually gets worse in the interior defense. Doesn't get better now, so maybe 96 where he stays, but this Spencer guy is getting really good. Up to a 91. Bishop gets better. Bonner. The Jazz are really making good picks here. These guys continue to jump up crazy amounts of overalls. I mean, this team looks like they should be pretty good this year. I don't see a reason why they should be like playing team anymore, really. I mean, they're probably still going to be just how it's going right now, but overalls are saying that this team should be better. I think the coach might be the problem. Hopefully eventually, like, it's fully automated, so hopefully 2K finally. Oh, Will Hardy's back. Nice. Let's go. I don't know where Will Hardy was. They signed him back though, and yeah, I'm wondering what happened, because he must have gotten fired after the first season I simulated before the draft, and then they brought in a different guy, but now they've brought Will Hardy back, realized that he was a good coach. Now Will Hardy's got an actual good team to work with. Cool. I would kind of like it if they started Ace Bailey at power forward and Bonner at the small forward, but like I said, I'm not going to change anything. Abdul-Jabbar is finally getting superstar minutes though, which is really good to see. So we'll see how he performs this year. I'm expecting an all NBA performance now. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hey, here are the awards. Vic is winning everything like normal. Billy Spencer, most improved. That's good to see for our team. We'll see if finally Kareem can make something. Still, he does not make anything. So, unless I'm missing anything. Yeah, his name is long, so it should be pretty easy to find it. They didn't make a defensive team either. Hopefully his stats are looking good. I mean, we were a playoff team for the first time, so we'll see how he can perform in the playoffs. I mean, he's putting up good numbers. Like, probably on the brink of making an all NBA team. Probably was an all-star though, at least. Yeah. So back-to-back all-stars for Kareem. Team is finally in the playoffs. I wonder who is. I mean, we saw Spencer was playing well and Bishop was playing well, so he's got a nice backcourt along with him. In their first playoff series together, they're going to be playing the Portland Trailblazers. They got Victor Long, and then Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, Donovan Clingan are all still there, and this Willard Blackman guy. But it looks like Victor Long is their best player. I think so. So yeah, this goes. First game, they win. Second game, we win. Nice. Victor had 17 and 18. Not Victor. Kareem, I meant. Kareem, can he lead us to our first playoff series win in a while? As I mean, not looking good here. Kareem is not playing up to par really with what he was doing in the regular season. Big win here though, led by Spencer, Kareem, Bailey. I mean, these guys all played really well. Bishop, Kessler off the bench, just a really good game in general for the Jazz there. They win another one, so we're going to game 7. Kareem isn't really performing amazingly right now in his first playoffs, but I mean, if they win the series, it doesn't matter really. We'll see what happens here. First quarter, they're up 10. Second quarter, we bring it back. Third quarter, we win it. We're up going into the fourth. We're winning the fourth. It's coming down to the wire, but it looks like we're going to close it out. And the Jazz win the first round. Kareem shows up 32-9. I mean, he said, I'm the best player on this team. I'm going to take 27 shots. And was able to produce 32 points. 22-8 by Hammonds. That's the power forward who's not very good. So great. Like, he was not playing well at all and just decided this was his game and he was going to play like his life depended on it. So huge for him to do that. And we're able to get out of a series. We're against Dallas. Dallas hasn't been too dominant, which is cool to see, but I think they won last year for the first time this whole video, which is cool. Normally they win like 7 in a row, so that's cool to see. At least 2K made them a little bit worse. Actually, you know what? Didn't they might have won the first. I kind of forget now. They're close at least. But yeah, let's simulate through this. Dallas takes game 1. Okay, 21-13 by Kareem. That's not too bad. They take game 2. What is Trae Young is God, what the heck? 55-13. Bishop, oh, Kareem, another just. I mean, he played 36 minutes, just wasn't doing much. Wasn't being too aggressive. Need him to be more aggressive. There it is, 35-13, but we still lose by 20, so not great, and we get swept. So we make it out of the first round. I think we'll take that as a success. I mean, I was hoping we'd have a little bit more fight against. I mean, it was the 1 seed who has. They swept every series now. Yeah, they swept every series. I mean, okay. Well, they won 16-0, so honestly, I don't feel that bad about it. For some reason, UK just loves this Mavericks team so much. Like, they just win everything. Kyrie Irving wasn't even there. He was on the Nuggets. Larry Markkinen retires, so he'll no longer be with us. But yeah, let me jump ahead to player progression. Yeah, Kareem still isn't jumping. His athleticism gets a little bit worse. But Billy Spencer, this guy is a bona fide superstar now. Bonner's looking like he's turning into a superstar as well. Bailey's still, I mean, he's just holding his overall at 92, which is all right. Another guy jumps up 6 down here. They just keep getting guys who just will come in and get a big jump early on. And like, look how many 80s we have. I mean, this is a lot of talent on this team. Hopefully Kareem finally get himself an all-NBA appearance this season. We've been waiting for that. He's obviously got the talent. He just needs to get a little bit more like counting stats. But also just the team needs to be a little bit better, and then he should be a lock for all NBA. We'd hope at least. I mean, if he put up the stats he put up last year and just on a little bit better of a team, it should be. I mean, we weren't that bad. You know, 24-11. Got to be pretty close to all NBA. This year he's playing about the same minutes. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. We still got Will Hardy. Nice. Look how stacked this lineup is. 81 overall is the last guy on. We still have 2 other 81 overalls that aren't playing. It's kind of sad to see Shed not playing for us, though. Guy's a great player, but sadly not going to be able to get in the rotation for us. But let me simulate to the end of this season. See what the Jazz can do this year and what Kareem can do. Vic may be the greatest player to ever do it. Winning his, like, what is this, 6th MVP in a row or something? I don't even know. Can we see Kareem on a team here? Nope. Still just not being able to make a all-NBA team. We were the 3rd seed this year, so that's good to see. Bishop played pretty well. Spencer, I mean, still playing pretty good. I mean, it would be nice if he was doing a little bit more, but Kareem wins, gets another all-star, another 2nd team all-defensive. I mean, he's playing well right now. He just hasn't reached that, like, superstardom. He's just more of an all-star, good, you know, a good all-star center. Plays good defense, averages 22 and 12. But we kind of want him to reach a little bit higher of a level than that eventually. But it's getting a little bit late in his career now, so we'll see. I mean, not that late, but obviously he's not going to progress anymore, so I don't know, maybe this is what he is. We sweep round 1. That's good to see. Kareem, 23 and 11, so he did his thing in this series. That's good to see. Bishop played well there. We get the Spurs, who also swept their series, and Houston won 1-5. So the West was not very interesting in the first round of the playoffs. This is a good test for Kareem. He's going to be matched up against the 6-time straight winner of the MVP or whatever it is in Victor Wembanyama. So it's going to be tough. They win game 1. Vic drops 43, 9-6 on Kareem's head, and Kareem only had 18-9. So not a great start. Vic 29-10, Kareem 14-8. So it's not looking good. He fouls out. Probably a lot of those fouls are on Vic. Game 3, Kareem 26-16. So he outperforms Wembanyama in this one. They still lose, but I guess that's something. But yeah, I mean 31-18. So at least Kareem kind of came back, but Victor Wembanyama definitely played better than him in the series in total. I mean, his team swept him, so you know. Obviously, he played better. Mavericks continue to just dominate everything. They got Trae Young winning championships over there now. I mean, it doesn't matter who's there; they're just gonna win championships. Trae Young averaging 31-10. I mean, maybe it is because it's Trae Young. The stats he's putting up is crazy. Yeah, I'll see you guys at player progression. Okay, well, this is not a good sign. Kareem gets worse at the age of 27 years old. Bailey gets a little bit better. Hammond's getting a little better, but there's not many big jumps from this Jazz team. We've seen it like kind of almost every year where there's been a big jump by any player, but this year did not happen. I mean, we were the 3rd seed last year, so we're hoping just with a little bit more continuity. I think we kept most of our team around. I actually didn't really look, but hopefully we can have a good season here. I mean, yeah, it kind of seems like our team's set right now. None of the players are jumping anymore. Vic is stuck at 90. I mean, he just got worse though. He might be falling. So got Will Hardy as our coach, so Kareem's still playing 35 minutes. So I mean, I guess that's good at least, but still not putting up stats we really want him to. Maybe this is Kareem in this era though. He's not the superstar MVP level that he was back in his era, but he's still a very serviceable. I mean, like more than serviceable, obviously, an all-star, all defensive guy, but not like the top tier. You know, he's a top like 20 player, top 20 player, top 10 defender, a solid player in the league, but not really a number 1 that would win you a championship. But maybe he could be. We haven't seen it yet, so I guess we'll have to wait and see if he can do that. But yeah, see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, we finally get a new MVP in Paulo Costa. So that's cool, I guess. And a new DPOI. What happened to Vic? Mavericks was still dominant. I mean, Vic was still doing his thing, just I guess not good enough to get his awards. And Kareem makes it on the All-NBA team for the first time as the last person on, but still makes it. Similar stats to what he normally does, but this year he was able to make it with those stats. So that's cool to see. He didn't make a defensive team, but made an All-NBA team, so that's good. We're the 3rd seed again against the Houston Rockets this time. Let's see the matchup. And Thompson. This is the Peterson team. I don't know how they got Darren Peterson. Are they really that bad that year? Or do they have a pick? They probably own someone else's pick. Our team looks better. I mean, the overalls on our team are kind of crazy with the 96, 93, and 95. Our record doesn't really, you know, show that we have that good of a team, but I mean, we're still at 3rd seed, which is pretty good. 2-1, 2-2. The Rockets come back. 3-2. Can we get out in 6? We can. Okay, there we go. We're out of another series. 38-17. Oh, wait a minute. Is this Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's playoffs here? This is where he turns into that superstar. 32, 13.5, and 2 blocks on 73.5% from the field. That was 6 games. That's a 6-game sample size where he was averaging that. So that's cool to see. Playing Portland. We beat them in the first round last year, I think, right? So why not do it again? Didn't we like sweep them too? We win game 1. Bishop played well. Okay, Kareem, well, after all of that, just has like the worst game of all time, but we win, so we'll take it. And we win the next one as well. Kareem is back, 26-11. He fouls out a decent amount. Hopefully he stops doing that. 40-5, and another game with 5 fouls, but continues to dominate. Wasn't rebounding the ball there, but we did lose that game, so that's not great. 19-13 here. Not a great game. He had 9 offensive rebounds. So that's one cool stat, I guess, but we lost by 40, so not great. And then we lose game 5, and now all of a sudden we might lose here in 6 after being up 2-0, and we do. Not a great end to the playoffs. Kareem overall in the playoffs averaged 28 and 11. A lot worse of a series in the second round. The first round he was dominant, but kind of fell off in the second round. And the Spurs go and win a championship. So Victor Wembanyama gets it. They were able to take down the 72 win team in the Mavericks. So that's cool to see. Yeah, I'll jump ahead to player progression. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gets his overall back. He's now the second best player on the team. That was probably the same with last year, but just kind of noticed that. Bonner gets up to a 90, so now we have 4 90 overalls. Bailey fell off a little bit, but still above a 90. There's a lot of just up and downs here. Kessler drops off a little bit. Maybe that means they play Kareem a little bit more, you know, with the other center getting a little bit worse. Probably not, though. That's not really a 2K works. I don't think it looks at positions and like just plays the guys with the highest overalls, so that won't matter too much with Kareem's minutes. But see how this team can do. I mean, 490 overalls is a rare thing. One of them's coming off the bench for us. Yeah, the minutes look pretty similar for Kareem. Wonder what contract's he on. I haven't checked his contract in a while. Still got 2 years left on that max he signed. So we'll see if they re-sign him or if Kareem wants to switch teams. Maybe a change of scenery could help him, you know, become that main guy, because right now he's the second best player on his team. I guess we'll have to wait and see what he decides. So see you guys at the end of the season. Paulo Costa wins another one. Here are the rest of the awards. We'll see if we can find Kareem here again. He makes it again, and this time more convincingly. Still on the third team, but not the last guy on. 23 and 13, career high in rebounds, I think. Yeah, career high in rebounds. The points, his highest scoring point season was a few seasons ago, but yeah, you know, 8 years into his career now, wins another All-NBA, so now he's sitting at 5 All-Stars, 2 All-NBA appearances, and 3 All-Defensive. So I guess he made All-Defensive this season as well. I think that's his first time making an All-NBA and an All-Defensive in the same year, so that's cool. Jazz were the 5th seed, and another chance for Vic. Not Vic, I keep calling Kareem Vic, but I guess Vic is here, so another chance for Kareem to show that he can be better than Vic. They're both 95 overalls. Vic has had way more success, obviously, with them winning a championship. We'll see if Kareem can get the better of him this time. It's a tough thing to do, but we win game 1. Okay, 27. So Vic had a good game. Okay, well, Vic kind of outperformed. 6 fouls, and Kareem, he fouls way too much. What does he average? 3.6 fouls, 3.9. Yeah, he fouls way too much. That's a problem with him, his game, but hopefully he can somehow improve. There's a worse game from Vic, but Kareem fouls out in 18 minutes. He only had 8 points. Vic also fouled out, but Kareem is just barely through 2 games. He's fouled out twice, and let's see how many minutes he's played on average. Their best player has only been able to play 24.5 minutes through 2 games on average because he is fouling out. Spurs are able to get one back. Another foul out by Kareem. At least it was at the end of the game this time, but 15 and 17. Vic with almost a triple-double. 5 blocks. Crazy game from him. We win another one, though, so we're up here. Another 15. That's the same stat line as last time. This time he didn't foul out. Same offensive rebounds as well. I think 2K messed up their code and just put in like the same game twice in a row for him. There's Spencer with 36, 5, and 14. Oh, he's taking a jump in the playoffs here, playing really well for us. I mean, Vic still outperforms Kareem. I think Vic has outperformed him in like every game, but we're winning the series. Vic 22, 7, and 4. Okay, that's a bad game from Vic. And there's Kareem. Okay, there's the Kareem game. He's able to outperform Vic, and not only outperform him by a lot. But we lose the game, so doesn't matter too much. But we get out of there in 6, 22, 6, and 4 by Vic. Not Vic, Kareem. 34, 7, and 5 by Vic. So I mean, we win this series. I don't know if Vic, or I keep calling him Vic. I don't know if Kareem was able to, you know, show that he can be better than Vic. I mean, Vic's stats are just better than Kareem's. Kareem was fouling out. Wait, how many fouls was he averaging? 4.8 fouls per game. On average, he was sitting at like 5 fouls a game, which is crazy. Playing Portland again. Last time we lost in 6 to them. Season before we beat them in 6, or in 4, I mean. So hopefully we can do that again. We win game 1. Honor, there's Kareem fouling out in 23 minutes. So it's really becoming a problem here, and a glaring problem in the playoffs. 29-10 here. 5 fouls though. He needs to get that under control. Fouls out again here. This game he was dominating as well. Like if he played his minutes, he could have had like a 40 piece here, but just fouls out. He needs, yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. This is a playoff series where he needs to reflect on what has happened and how many times he's fouled out and better himself for next year. He's putting up good stats, but you can just see his minutes per game going down in the playoffs, which doesn't happen for a star player. But the reason they're going down is because he is fouling out every game. Like I wonder what the coach actually has his minutes at. He has it at 35 still, fouling out every game. We lose this one. Kareem fouls out once again. Slimcast this game 6. See if we can get a win here. Utah at home. They dominate the first quarter. Trailblazers come back in the second quarter. Third quarter. Trailblazers win it. And oh, we got a win there. I should have jumped in, but we won by 1 point. Kareem fouls out again. Maybe this is saying something about the 90s. You know, Kareem coming in, you know, as a player that played all the way back in the, or maybe not the 90s. He was more like 80s. 70s, but maybe it shows they're just too physical, and now that he's playing in this league where maybe it's not as physical, they're calling more fouls on him and he's fouling out a lot. So maybe that's saying something about what would happen if a player from that era played today. I don't know, but we're moving into this game 7 now, going in to Portland. Can we take it? I mean, it was a close game, but Portland does close it out. We fought 21-9. He didn't foul out in this one. He averaged 20 and 9 for the playoffs in total. Averaged 4.8 fouls per game. And how many? Okay, let me check this. So he played. How many games did he play? Can I check how many times he fouled out? I can. Yeah. If I go to the 13 games, and if I go to whatever it is, recent games, we can see how many times he fouled out of 13 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Wait, was this his playoffs? 7, yeah. He fouled out more than half of the time. It's just crazy. He needs to get better at that. So, see if he can improve that for next season. And yeah, I'll see you guys at player progression. I guess we can quickly see who wins the championship. It's the Blazers versus the Pistons, and Blazers get it. Victor Long, Finals MVP. Yeah, I'll see you guys at player progression. Okay, Vic. Need to stop calling him Vic. I've done that like 20 times this video now. I mean, he's kind of similar, you know, 7'2", big guy, center. He's really not that similar though. But 96 overall, so he's staying at the same rating. Bonner gets a little bit better, so he might start over Bailey. We'll see what coach decides. And the team's kind of getting worse. This guy goes up 72 overalls. Good for him. Legacy just got born or something. Born as a 6'10". Forward, and just I don't know what the heck that is, but the biggest jump I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, Kareem got 1 year left. I kind of want to see him go to a different team. Team hasn't proven that they can win very much. They've gotten out of the first round like last 3 seasons or something, but they haven't been able to do anything against the real top teams in the conference. And I think that just says something about this team. Like, they're not the greatest. I mean, they did go to game 7 against the 1 seed last year, but it's been a lot of seasons in that. You need to make a change after. Maybe give it 1 more year. You know, this is last year for his contract, for your main guy's contract. So hopefully they can do better this year. But if they don't, I think they just got to move on from Kareem, or well, Kareem should move on from them. I mean, because he's the guy who decides where he goes. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. See you guys at the end of the season. Victor Long with the MVP. Not Victor Wembanyama, but Victor Long. I mean, those are solid stats, but like those don't really look like the regular MVP stats you see. But I'm guessing the team was pretty good, and that's why he won it. I mean, yeah, they won 58 games. Looks like they were the best team in the league, so it makes sense. See if Kareem is able to make All-NBA again. He does. So it looks like he's kind of a perennial third-team All-NBAer, so a top 15 player, which is cool. And he's made it like here, so he's been more of a top 12 player through the last few seasons. That's cool to see. All defensive again as well. Not able to make an all defensive first team, but I mean, still all defensive though. In the playoffs, they're still going to play in 35 minutes. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves. Geraldo Mobley, Anthony Edwards. This team does not look very good. We should be able to take care of them pretty easily, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. There was some news. The Jazz decided, or I guess Kareem decided he wanted to stay in Utah. He signed a crazy contract, like 60 plus million a year. Kind of crazy, but you know, obviously he wasn't going to decline that unless he thought another team would give him that amount of money. But with how, I mean, the salary cap is, it feels like it'd be hard to get that amount of money anywhere else. So takes it in Utah. He wants to stay here, I guess. And I mean, the team did pretty well this year. I think we won 50, what did we win? 55 games. So pretty close to a first seed. So I mean, if the team can continue to play like this, I'm not too mad at him staying here. They lose game 1 though. 3 fouls. He didn't foul out, he just didn't play well. Lose both games. Okay, this team did not look good. Here he doesn't play amazing. I mean, he played all right, but fouled out. This is not good. Okay, they have Jokic. I swear they did not have Jokic when I looked. Jokic is 81 now. Oh, he's 40 now. I didn't realize we were that far into the future. Okay. He just decided to turn the clock back a little bit for this game. That's fun. Kareem 42 and 10. It wasn't enough though. What is Kareem? Kareem's year 9 now. He's almost, I mean, he's 30 years old now. He's getting to the older stage of it. Can't talk. The older stages of his career now. I mean, he hasn't had much playoff success. He just had like an average career so far, so he needs to lock in here if he wants to be one of the greats like he was back in his time. 29 and 12. Great game here. Get a win, but we lose. Losing 5 games against a 6 seed that did not look very good. I looked at that team and was like, we can get out of here in like 4. Anthony Edwards averages 37. I mean, he looked better than our guy in Kareem. Reed Shepard, I mean, we obviously saw Jokic hook up against us. He just decided he was going to turn the clock back a little bit and have a crazy, like, look at the averages. Let's see who wins here. Vic going to the finals against the Pistons, and Vic and the Spurs get it. So yeah, I'll see you guys at player progression. Our top 2 players both top 1 overall. This team, I mean, they're getting worse. Not many players, only one guy that was in our rotation got better, and it was only by 1 overall. It's not looking great right now. I mean, the team was good last year, but it got beat by 5 by a 6 seed. So it's like, they need to make a change. I mean, I almost called him Vic again. Kareem signed the max, so he's here for a while now. And unless the Jazz try to make a big trade with him, I'm guessing he's on their touchables though. Nope, he's not on their touchables, but I'm guessing they won't trade him. Not on the trading block, so yeah. I mean, that does tell us something though. They like this Billy Spencer guy over Kareem. I mean, it's not like their ages are too far apart. So that's interesting. I mean, Kareem's been the one making the all NBA teams, but I guess they're just disrespecting him there. He's been averaging 22 and 11 and a half over his career, 1.6 blocks. Been a good career so far. Look at his totals later once we're at the end of his career. We'll see how high he ends up in the record books. See if he can beat out his records he held. No way he will. But we'll see. Maybe he plays for a really, really long time, but he did play for time in real life too. So I don't know. We'll see you guys at the end of the season. I think this is his 10th season now. So yeah. Vic gets another MVP. Here are the rest of the awards. Darko's on the Pistons. Okay. We'll see if Kareem. Oh, All NBA the second team. First time he's done that. I mean, similar stats. His rebounds jumped up a little bit, I guess. The blocks still looking pretty good. Yeah, he was enough. Those stats were enough to get him second team. So a top 10 player in the league. That's cool. Kareem almost all defensive first team as well. 1 spot off. Jazz with a 5th seed, so not as good as last year. How many games did they win? 49. I guess they were close being there, just needed 3 more wins, but they got the Lakers. See what the Lakers have at this point. Ja Morant and a bunch of auto-generated guys. I guess Noah, however you say that last name, I think he's in the 2026 class, so whatever. The Lakers win game 1. Ja Morant leads them. He only played 25 minutes and dropped 30 and 10. That's kind of crazy. 21 and 16 by Kareem. Pretty good game from him, but we lose, so doesn't matter too much. 31 and 12 by Kareem. He's playing well to open it up, but we're losing right now, so hopefully we can win at home though. Do 28 and 21. Okay, Kareem. And he's showing us something here. Averaging 27 and 16, made all NBA second team. Maybe late in his career he takes that superstar jump. 22 and 12 here. It was kind of because he fouled out, that's why he wasn't able to get the higher stats. Great game from Bailey off the bench. So we've tied it up 2-2. They win this one. Kareem 32 and 22, another great game from him. Weren't able to win it. Force a game 7. Okay, Kareem has one of those games where he just fouls out early and doesn't do too much. Still having 24 and 15 though for the series. Game 7 though. Can we get out of the second round, or the first round? I mean, we've done it a few times so far, but can we do it again? Close. Still close. Coming down to the wire. Can we jump in here? We can jump in here. 132. This will be our first jump in of the video, so kind of felt like I had to there. It's a good game right now. They have the ball, which is a little bit bad for us, but down 2 right now. Any foul outs? Kareem's fouled out. Well, is there any point to this anymore then? Like, Kareem's fouled out. I guess we'll watch just cause we're already here, but it's supposed to be Kareem's career simulation, and we just have the same point of view as him. Watch him from the bench. I guess we're watching from the sky technically. You know what I mean? Did we get a foul there? Block out there. Well, what is even? I don't even know if I feel like watching this anymore. We're doing a Kareem career simulation. We're not watching. It's gonna foul when they're in the bonus. We win. Okay, well, we'll get to see Kareem maybe in the second round. We're able to close it out here in game 7. Kareem fouled out, which is not a great thing to do. Not a great look in a game 7 for him, but he produced in the minutes he played. And we're in the second round. Play the Suns. Can we finally get to the conference finals? Suns team look all right, but like they have Mark Williams starting at center. Kareem, put him down right here. Okay, 29 and 9 by him. We lost though. They dropped 150 on us. So okay, we won game 2 though. Kareem fouls out 11 and 10. We win though, so it doesn't really matter. It kind of seems like we win a lot of these games where he does foul out, but here he fouls out and we lose. 2-2. 22 and 23. Okay, there you go, Kareem. He had 2 games in a row where he fouled out, so it's good to see him get back out there and have a good game. They go up 3-2. This Dragic guy is killing us right now. I don't know who this guy is. He's a Slovenian, so another teammate for Luka to play with. I don't know how old Luka is at this point. Maybe he isn't even really a good player anymore, but whatever. They win, we lose. Kareem, he didn't foul out this game, just didn't have a good game. That's kind of rare to where he doesn't have a good game, or to where he's like that low on the scores list here without him fouling out. Who's this? Malik Thomas. Okay, I mean, I thought it might be Matt Thomas, but that wouldn't make sense. The guy's probably like 40 or something. Victor Long goes and gets himself another championship, so he's building out a little career now with an MVP and 2 rings. They were the 6th seed. Why can't we do something like that? Have a little run. Maybe it'll happen later, but yeah, so we'll see. I'm gonna jump ahead to player progression now. Okay, so Spencer and Kareem get their overalls back that I think they lost. They both went down in overall last season, but they're back up. I don't want to see what Kareem's mentality is at. I'm leaning towards re-signing with the Jazz once my contract's up. So he is looking like he wants to be the Utah Jazz for his whole career. I mean, I'm not mad at that. I'm just, the team isn't doing well. I mean, look at the overalls though. They should be doing well. Something isn't working. They don't really have a point guard right now. Hopefully they can play well without it. They've been having Ace Bailey come off the bench for a while now. It was the other dude, but that other dude took Ace Bailey's starting spot a few seasons ago. So yeah, we have a 6-man type guy who hasn't won 6-man of the year, but he's definitely probably been up there. Ace Bailey can be good in this game if his tendency's higher. It just isn't. So that's kind of the problem with why his stats haven't been too good. And they've been good. He's been efficient, just not amazing. We still have Bishop starting. He's been a starting point guard for us for a while now, like the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons, 6 seasons. and this will be his 7th season being our starting point guard. He's been good, so whatever. We'll take it. We still got this dynamic duo of Kareem and Spencer trying to lead us to a championship, but we haven't really been able to do anything. We've been kind of like a 3 to 6 seed for the past while now, and haven't made it out of the second round. So yeah, it's not been great. See you guys at the end of the season. Another MVP for Vic. Here the rest of the awards. Another DP pick as well. See if Kareem's here again. He is. So he's consistently been a top 10 player in the league. Is that his highest points per game ever? Second most rebounds. Really good season for him here. Career high in points and almost a career high in rebounds as well. So that's cool. We'll see if he made a defensive team. Probably made it second team. Yep, there he is. So it continues to be I mean, it's kind of a weird, like, I don't know how many players just have a bunch of all defensive second teams and never made a first team. Maybe some do, but I don't know. The team was kind of disappointing this year, being a 6th seed. Kind of falling off a little bit. Only won 45 games. 6th seed won the championship last year, though, so there's some hope for us. I mean, we're so much better than this team. Like, look at the overalls. 7 overalls more on the center position, 5 overall more on the power forward, 2 overall difference on the small forward. That's for them. But then we have a 16 overall advantage for the shooting guard, and then 4 overall. Like, our overalls are so much higher, and we have a 90 overall for bench. So it's just should win this game for the series. Are we going to, though? Probably. Assuming they didn't do this one quick. There we go. Come on. My gosh. What's Kareem been doing? 22 and 13. Been all right. Probably fouled out a few times. Let's see what happens here. First quarter, they're up by 1. Second quarter, they're up by 3 now going into the half. But back in the second half, and we moving on to the second round. Okay. Kareem didn't have an amazing game, but didn't foul out at least. So he was there to provide his presence at least, even if he wasn't dominating. Yeah, we take him out. Let's go. We're moving on to the second round to place base Minnesota Timberwolves. They got Reed Shepard, Anthony Edwards. Yeah, we lost to this team a few seasons back. See if we can change that outcome this time. They win the game. They win the game 1. See if we can bounce back. Nope. Down 3-0. Oh, there's a win. Was it Kareem leading us? Okay. Kareem leads us to a win. Good for him. He's been doing pretty well in this play. Oh, actually, why is he not inefficient? Interesting. Only has a 34-3. I was wondering if I could put his 3-point tendency up. Like, maybe he somehow developed it, but he did not. And the Jazz lose. I feel like if Kareem did play nowadays, though, like if he was a rookie coming in, he probably would try to develop it. Maybe he'd start shooting his skyhooks out from the 3-point line. Never know. I mean, he shot them pretty far out. You know, just got to practice a little bit more from a few more feet out. 3 points every time. But yeah, we lose here. See you guys at play progression. Okay, so the first significant decline for Kareem comes here in his 12th or 11th season, I guess. So that's not great. A lot of our teams getting worse, and I mean, we were worse last year already with our record, so it looks like it's gonna get even worse from this point on. Kind of hoping Kareem at the end of this contract leaves. Like, I get, you know, something cool about being on the same team your whole career, but if you're not gonna have like any playoff success, it just isn't a great look. You've never been the 1 seed, never been the 2 seed, never like made it out of the second round. I mean, it's just like the Joel Embiid career, except if he was healthy all the time and wasn't an MVP type player, but you know, still a good player. Okay, there's nothing really similar between them other than their centers, and they both have never made the conference finals. But yeah, I mean, we need to do something here. I don't know, I just did that. Change the thing now. But yeah, I mean, hopefully he leaves. How many years do you have on his contract? It's like 2, I think, unless he resigned. 2 years left. See what he decides. I mean, I think we saw his mentality already before. He kind of wants to resign. If the team's ready and willing, I'm open to working on a contract extension immediately. We might sign an extension by the end of the season, so we'll see, I guess. Okay, the MVP. Interesting one here. Only averaged 19.5 points, but wins MVP. That's cool. You know, You don't always have to have the greatest counting stats to be the best player, the most valuable, I guess. I mean, this guy's averaging 30 still. That's just what he does. He's the top scorer of all time. Like, what's he at? He's at 26,000 points, and he's still only 30 years old. He might be going for the record. Yeah, there's the awards. Steve Kerr at like 80 years old, still coaching the Warriors. See if Kareem's still top 10 player, 24-12 this year. I mean, he's doing his thing. Makes the defensive. No, he didn't. Never mind. I saw the K here from Kareem Malowach and thought it was him, but doesn't make a defensive team this year. The Jazz, what were we this year? Are we not in the playoffs? Damn, the team really did fall off. I mean, we saw the overalls. I didn't realize they would fall off this much though. Yeah, I mean, Kareem. We'll see if Kareem. This is a moment of truth here. Did Kareem sign the extension? He didn't. Okay. There's some hope that he can go join a team that can actually win some games. I don't know why this team isn't winning games. Like, the overalls have been good. It just hasn't clicked for them, I guess. And come on, Malowach is your finals MVP. I don't know. I'm just gonna take you guys with me through this player progression. I guess I could have been doing this the whole time. It really doesn't take that long, but whatever. We'll see if Kareem signs an extension or anything. I mean, he's still got a year left anyway, so he doesn't really have to. Yeah, he's 72.64 million. He's off to a 91 now. He's fallen off quickly. Doesn't look like he has many years left in him. If he does decide to retire, I mean, depending on how good the team is, I might just let him retire if he's on a tanking team. But if we're on a good team, I might make him play one more year. But he still should have a few more years left in the tank, I'd hope. I mean, not that old, but I don't know. Kareem played a long time, so should not have that too. What am I saying? He shouldn't have the, lowest peak end or peak start age or whatever. His peak end should be pretty far back, I would hope, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. This team's the same. The big thing for this season is, will Kareem sign the extension? He's only getting 32 minutes this year. Same coach. I guess he's just old now. Will Hardy doesn't want to play him as much. We'll see if he's able to make an all-NBA team even. For 32 minutes, he might not be able to, but we'll see. Okay, Cooper Flag gets his, I think this is his first MVP a little bit later than he normally does in 2K, but he gets it. The Rookie of the Year is an absolute stud. Yeah. Okay, what are we looking at here? No Kareem. Yeah, like I thought, with the minutes going down, he does not make an all-NBA or all-defensive. Team's a 5th seed though, so for some reason they had a down year last year, but they're back to their ways of being an average team that can make the playoffs but isn't actually that good. Kareem 20-9, his lowest points per game since his rookie season, lowest rebounds since his rookie season, his lowest blocks since, I guess, this year. But yeah, actually since that year, his rookie season, he was actually better. I mean, yeah, probably his worst season since his rookie season. So yeah, we have Derek Queen coming off the bench. He's coming for that starting spot. No, he's not. What are those percentages? See if we can get out of here. Minnesota's had our number whenever we played them. Yeah, I mean, they have that Homer, whatever his name, that guy who made the MVP with only averaging 19.5. Okay, we're led by Spencer in game 1. We take it, which is cool, but we lose game 2. Game 18-11. We win game 3, okay. 15-16. He hasn't fouled out. He's getting better. Has his tendency gone down? Fouls. He only averaged 3.4 fouls this season, which is his best. I mean, his minutes were down. Maybe that's the only reason. I guess we can see 36 fouls per game. That's something everyone likes to look at, right? You're per 36 fouls per game. I mean, yeah, it's actually kind of a little bit below average, but still kind of normal for him. Game 3, that is not game 3, that was game 4. We lose. Kareem 22-4-3. He's been averaging 20. No, he's not, but he's been scoring still, getting rebounds. He's been solid, but we're losing. Nice. 19-9 by Kareem. And game 7, here it is, 20-8. Will we be able to jump into a game and actually see Kareem play? Probably not, because we're probably gonna get blown out here, but we'll see. The one time we did jump in this time, or this whole video, was Sadly, a time when Kareem decided to foul out, which happens a lot. So I mean, not that surprising, but yeah. I guess we'll just go to player progression. Henry Hansen, the Warriors won another one. Yeah, and if you guys have made it this far in the video, hopefully it means that you like the video, and make sure to like and subscribe if you do, because yeah. Let's go to player progression now. I think this was Kareem. I didn't see if he signed an extension. Is he going to be on the team here? I didn't actually look, so there's a chance he's on the team. There's a chance he's on a big extension. Okay, he's on the team, and he's on a big extension. Okay. That's not what we wanted to see, because this team continues to get worse and overall. I was hoping he would decide to move on. He did not. Kind of sad, but whatever. He's made it his goal to just stay on this team for the rest of his career. Hopefully he doesn't do something stupid and like leave the team late in his career when he's not even good anymore. Because at this point, you just got to stick with it. You just got to stay on the team for your whole career. And at least you can be looked at as someone who was loyal to your team. I feel like the question for this season is he going to average 20 points per game? I feel like he won't. I mean, he played 31.5 minutes last year. This year he's at 30 minutes, so unless he like, and he's gotten worse too. I don't think he's going to average 20 for the first time since rookie season, so I mean, yeah, we'll see. Yeah. See you at the end of the season. Okay, Homer Thurmond gets another MVP, so good for him, I guess. Yeah, we have no awards. Kareem, I mean, at this point in his career, he's not making any teams here. Jazz didn't make the playoffs, so looks like they have fallen off completely. This time, I don't think they're going to have a bounce back season because the overalls continue to drop. And yeah, like we thought, Kareem, career lows in points, in rebounds, not in blocks, I guess. He blocked some shots this year, but not a great season. He's getting older, and he's not getting any better. So, I mean, yeah, I don't think he's going to get any rings unless he can somehow, you know, still be in the league when his contract's up and leave to a contender, but I don't know about that. Homer Thurmond, Finals MVP. Anthony Edwards retires after they win the championship. I think they got the only one, maybe. Maybe they got two. No, they only got one. So he gets his one and retires. Kareem is still not retired. He played till he was like 40 something in real life, right? 40, 41. So it would make sense, I guess. It would be realistic if he played till then here, but I mean, his overall keeps dropping though, so I don't know if he'll be good enough to actually be on a roster by that time. He might be forced to retire pretty soon, actually. We'll see how much he drops here. Another 3. I mean, he's still definitely a serviceable center. 3 years left on his contract. I mean, by the time his contract's up, he's going to be like lower than an 80 overall. Don't know if any team's going to want him, so he might just play till his contract's up, and that'll be the end of this simulation. I don't know. I don't know what we've learned from this. Just Kareem is good center in this league, I guess. When he plays, not an MVP, you know, top 3, top 5 player of all time, maybe in this era, but still a good center. Gonna play 28 minutes this season per game. We'll see if he can, you know, still be good. I mean, at this point, he hasn't made an all-star. I mean, when's the last time he made all-star? 38? Was that was okay? Yeah, it was back before he fell off. Kind of just fell off these last 2 years, and it looks like it'll continue. So yeah, see you guys at the end of the season. Flag wins another MVP, getting his MVPs late in his career. Damn, the rookie of the years aren't good. I guess the league's too talented, so none of the rookies get minutes. So rookie of the year puts up stats like this. So yeah, here are the rest of the awards. We'll see. I mean, Kareem's not gonna be here anymore. Just simple as that. Sadly, he has fallen off. He is washed. We were the 7th seed, so we actually said we wouldn't bounce back, but we kind of did. 147 games. Don't know why this keeps happening. We just have one really bad season, and we have a little bit of a bounce back. 15-7 by Kareem. Yeah, he's just a old center now who plays all right, but not great. We got OKC here. See if we can make it to the playoffs. I mean, like through this, we make it. Kareem puts up 19-4. He doesn't really rebound the ball anymore. I guess that's something. When you get old, you don't want to be as physical. Don't box out as much. But I don't know. All old heads want you to box out, so maybe they should take their own advice and just box out more. Come on. We'll see what happens in the first game. Kareem 10-4. He's just, at this point, I don't even want to. Yeah, he's just not going to play. Well, I'm just going to simulate through this series. I think we're going to lose in 4 anyways. Yeah. Oh, there's Kareem. Okay. Retire after this year, Kareem. Just call it quits. Your last game, you put up 22 points in a playoff game where your team was fighting. It was close. Might be a good point to retire for him, honestly. Jack Barrett wins there. He still doesn't want to retire. Aiden Paolo were on the same team. Okay. Player progression. See if he drops off. And he will drop off. We'll see how much he will drop off by. I'm guessing it'll be like a 3 or 4 like normal. He's almost back below an 80 overall. He's never been below an 80 overall. Drops off 3 this year. These guys are getting worse. We got Westbrook getting a little bit better, but I don't know. Drafting of this team hasn't been like they did have a lot of draft picks coming up. I thought like they started off drafting it really well. They're getting all these guys in, and then once we got those guys though, we never really drafted well after that. I mean the team had some moments though where that team was dominant, like overall wise at least. Like who do I give him a farewell tour? I think I will, because I'll say no. I feel like he'll retire anyways, and then we can decide. I just want to, like, what's his contract? 2 years left. Well, they got old Kareem here. I didn't realize they actually changed his thing. That's kind of cool. Depending on how he performs this season, I think we'll let him retire. So yeah, see you guys at the end of this season. Jack Barrett, who just won Finals MVP, I think, last year, is MVP now. So cool. Just all auto-generated now. There's Darren Peterson. He's still doing well. Same draft class as Kareem, but Kareem came in when he's like 21 years old though, so he's a little bit older than his draft classmates. And yeah, we're not in the playoffs or anything. I think, what did we end up? Really bad. 31-51. And Kareem, see what he averaged. 14, 7.5. His rebounds went up a little bit. Shooting percentage is down though. I mean, if he wants to retire, I'm just gonna let him retire after this, to be honest. Doesn't look like anything is gonna happen. He's still in contract with this team 1 more year as well, so it's not like he's gonna go join a contender. Average just 1 Finals MVP. Okay, well, he didn't. So I guess keep it going. 1 more year. I don't want to get through this quick though, because you know I want to keep this as short as possible. This last part of his career. So it doesn't really matter too much. I don't think anything's gonna happen, sadly. He drops. He's a 79 now. Like, he's just not good. Not good whatsoever. I don't even know if he'll be a starter. I guess I'll check. I didn't see if we had any other centers. I mean, yeah. His stats are still all okay, but like, dropped off 4 though, which is a lot. Okay, yeah, this time I'm gonna say yes. You can have your farewell tour. This is your last season. You're not even a starter. You're getting 14 minutes per game. Yeah, he's got to retire after this year. See you guys at the end of the season, and yeah, then we'll celebrate his retirement, I guess. Jack Barrett with another MVP. Here are the awards. I'm just going through them at this point. Darko Rajakovic, this is like his 3rd coach of the year. He's a legend in that department now. Okay, get through this. Kareem is not going to be there. We're not in the playoffs. Kareem, what did we average? I guess we'll see the team. 27-55. Kareem's in the starting lineup here, so we might have taken it back a little bit. Average 12.5, 6.5. So yeah, it looked like he was a starter in the end. At the start, yeah, he only came off the bench for 4 games. Shot 4-20 from the field goal percentage. That is not great. Yeah, but at least he played. Still a starter for his last season. But yeah, we know he's retiring now because it was his farewell tour. Wasn't ever able to make it out of the 2nd round. Wasn't able to win an MVP. Wasn't able to be all NBA first team or all defensive first team. Kind of a, you know, not what you'd expect. You know, a legend, a guy who was, by a lot of people, would probably be top 3 after LeBron and Michael Jordan all time, just because 6 MVPs. I think like 6 championships as well. In this career though, only a 9-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 6-time All-Defensive. Like, still a great career, just not up to par with what we would expect from Kareem, you know. But you know, this is him in the modern era, so maybe he doesn't work as well here. 28,000 points, 2,000 blocks. I guess we can like see if he's on any record books, but I would guess he isn't too high in anything. Okay, so Kareem ends up 26 years, so 22 spots lower than his real self. Who was fallen to 4th place here because Shea and Anthony Edwards overtook him. Anthony Edwards almost got 1st overall there. Field goals was made. I don't even want to look at this. Oh, he's actually 15th there. Just interesting that he's that much higher. Not going to be there for this. Not going to be there for this. Rebounds, 11th. Okay. This, he won't be there. Blocks, he was at like 2,000 exactly almost. So 27th. So he's there in the record books. Like top 30 in a few different stats. Top 15 and some other ones. I think rebounds and field goals made. Yeah, that's it. I guess we found out that if Kareem plays in this era, he's not the same type of player. He's more like a top 10 player in the league for, you know, a 5-year stretch. He was like top 15 for another like 5-year stretch. Or I guess we can look at the all NBA teams. For only a 3-year stretch, actually. 3-year stretch, top 15, and then 3-year stretch, he was a top 5, or top 10, I mean. So 6 years in total where he was a pretty good player, and also a 9-time All-Star, which is something. Good defender, but yeah, not the same as what he did in real life back in his day. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.